Most people don't know how to assess movement like this. Let me show you how. One of the main things I like to look at is how the person strikes the ground, because that's going to indicate how they absorb force and the type of movement they have at the hip to be able to accept that force, which you can see is different on both sides. When the right foot hits the ground, you can see how her pelvis shifts outside of her foot, her hip hikes up. That's usually indicated by a lack of internal rotation at the hip and the ability to accept force, absorb force. So whenever that person is putting that foot into the ground, they're gonna hike the hip up just because otherwise they're gonna fall outside of their foot. So they need to hike their hip to bring themselves back towards the middle. Left side, you can still see there's a bit of a hip hike, which suggests that there's still limitation in hip mobility. Not as much as the right side because there's not as much of a shift towards the outside of the foot. Want a program that addresses compensations like this? Check out my Rebuild Blueprint.